a lot of Russian-speaking people. Mr. Aul, please don't record it. I want to say hello to people. Please, Michael, 1 minute, don't record. I want to share with you. This shiur should be Leilu Nishmat, my Rabbi Aaron Ben Esther. וגם כל הנפטרים והנפטרות and those who passed away within this corona or the whole time since Adam Arishon till today. Baruch Hashem tenichem began Eden, and Hashem should give refuah shlema, refuah nefesh, refuah guf to all the sick people. They should go home today safely. Baruch Hashem, I heard the numbers are going down. Should go to zero. Hashem should give refuah shlema to all the Klal Israel, to everyone who's sick, even goyim who are sick. Hashem should give them refuah shlema. V'cheni lasom v'naman amen. Okay. Rabbi Hillel, I need Haggadah Shel Pesach. Number one, in 2 days, Tuesday, as soon as sun goes down, 20 minutes after that, 20 minutes after sunset, you have to tell all your wife or your children to take 10 pieces chametz, less than 15 grams, small pieces of chametz, close in the bounty or napkin, and hide everywhere in the house. Then you take a candle and you make a bracha. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al biur chametz. Biur means to burn and destroy. Even though you're just now searching for chametz, since eventually you're going to destroy chametz, you have to make a bracha for destroying. Okay? Okay. Now you're looking for chametz. You can't have your children tell you, Abba, one is over there. One is over there. No such thing. Why? The more you search, the more you have kavanah, the more bracha, the more you have throwing away problems out of your house, the more you're going to be matzlech through the entire year. Once I saw in Zohar, it says that Haman Rasha had 10 sons. Why? Because we have 10 worlds according to Kabbalah. And each son was connected to one of the worlds to bring evil from these 10 worlds into Jewish nation. When you search for 10 pieces, you destroy the 10 levels of Tum'ah and Amalek, and you destroy bad stuff in the world. And you'll have always good stuff in the world. So now, 10 pieces has to be put on the ground, on the floor. Kids, you hear me? When you hide chametz, don't hide it somewhere where your father has to break the wall to get it. Okay, put it on the floor, some corner, but don't tell your parent, don't tell your father, oh, it's over there. The more your father searches, the more you get mitzvah, the more whole house gets mitzvah and kedusha. Let search be 15, 20 minutes. It's not like 2-3 minutes, take it out, get rid of it. No, you don't have Pesach every day. Pesach is once a year. You have once a year to have kavanah, to destroy all the chametz out of the house, all the sickness, all the problems, all the bad negativity, all the evil stuff. Only good stuff to be coming to your house, Be'ezrat Hashem. Okay? So, you take your time, you search for chametz. After you search for chametz, you have to say in your language that you understand. All the chametz, all the living things that is in my possession has to be nullified. Whatever I saw, I didn't see, I find I didn't find, has to be nullified and considered like a dust of the earth. You say it 3 times. Okay? Okay. Now, after saying 3 times, you put it in a certain Ziploc bag or some bag, put it by the door of your house. Then, in the morning you wake up, Be'ezrat Hashem, on Wednesday morning, this Wednesday, you pray for Shacharit. Means you don't have to wake up at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Early in the morning, you wake up, then you first pray Shacharit. After praying Shacharit, you take these 10 pieces. If you have a front yard or backyard, you take it out and you burn it. If no, make it small, put in the toilet and flush it. Flush it down. After getting rid of it, by 11 o'clock, 11:15, the latest, you have to say, all the chametz, who has to say? Father. Father is not there, mother. If father is not there, mother says, all the chametz that is in my husband's position, or if she lives alone, my position. All the chametz in my position that I saw, or I didn't see, that I find, or I did not find, should be considered ornerless, hefker, and be dust of the earth. You have to say it 3 times. After saying 3 times, you're good to go. Then you go and take care of all the stuff to prepare your house for chametz. After 10:15, you can't eat chametz anymore. After 11:15, you have to be sold chametz already. Everything away from your possession. No more chametz. No more chametz. No, nothing. You should be nothing involved with chametz at all. Now comes night. You have to prepare for night. What do? 3, 4 o'clock, you prepare the table. Then you prepare a Seder plate. Guys, you see me? Better? Thank you. Good. Seder plate. What do? You first put on the plate 3 matzahs. Then you put zeroa. Zeroa is or piece of cow, beef, or piece of lamb. Has a little bit bone on it. You put it on the Seder plate. Then you put eggs on the left side. Then in the middle you put maror. Then on the right side you put charoset. Charoset looks like mud. Left side you put celery. Or some people just put salt water. And then you put maror. Maror is lomin lettuce. 2-3 pieces, you put lomin lettuce. That is your Seder plate. Now comes the night. Before you start mincha, you have to make eruv tavshilin, because this year first day Yom Tov falls on Wednesday night, which goes Thursday and then Friday, and then comes Shabbat. So in order to cook, to be able to cook from Friday to Shabbat, you have to make eruv tavshilin. You take 1 matzah and 2 eggs, not matzah from the plate and not eggs from the plate. Different matzah and different eggs. You put in the kitchen one side. You will eat it on Sudah Shlishit or one of the Sudot on Shabbat. Okay. Now you prepare everything, but before the night, you have to be ready. So you have to buy all these things. What do you have to buy? Let me take my note out. Okay. You have to buy enough wine for everybody in the house. Okay. You have to calculate. Each person has to be drinking 4 times 100 grams. So comes out you need 450 grams of wine per night per person. So if you have 2 people, it has to be already 2 bottles of wine. Bottle, small bottle. If it's a liter, then goes 1 bottle for 2 people or night. So calculate, make sure you have extra 4-5 wines. You know, it's not that expensive. It's cheap and it's nice. Buy Concord Cow, 3%, 4%, 5% wine is good enough. If you can't drink wine, buy grape juice. Grape juice, 100% grape juice. It's safe and it's right. Okay, make sure you have enough grape juice for everybody. Then you have enough round matzah. 2 first nights, no egg matzah at all. 2 first nights, no egg matzah on the table, not for kids, not for adults. It has to be lechem only, poor bread. It has to be real round matzah. Okay, make sure you get it. Then you have to buy the bitter, greens, the vegetables, green vegetables, bitter ones, a little bit. In Bukhari, we call trotundak. Then boil eggs. Then prepare your piece of meat with the bone. Okay, then prepare your Roman lettuce. All these green vegetables you have to make sure you clean them well from worms, or else you have to make bracha shakol instead of hadama. It's a problem. So therefore, you have to make sure you clean from all the worms. You should not eat no worms. 1 worm, 5 sins. As if you had 5 times pig. As if you had 5 times chametz on Pesach. Celery, yes, you're allowed to use celery, yes. Yes, Mr. Ronan David, thank you. Take celery, wash it well. Make sure there is not even 1 dirt, not even 1 grass, not even 1 worm. Then prepare charoset. How you prepare charoset? You take, I don't know exactly how to do it. It's a woman's job. I still don't know. When I learn, I'll let you know. But I know you mix three things. What do? You mix raisins, walnut, and then a little bit wine on top. When you mix together, it becomes nice muddy, and this is charoset. Okay, then prepare salt water also. Okay, now night begins. You pray mincha, regular. Arvit, holiday Arvit. Ata bechartanu, ya'ale ve'yavo. You finished Arvit, you go straight to Halel Agadol. You have to make a bracha for Halel. You have to finish Halel. In Israel, they do Halel on the first night. In America, first night and second night, two first nights. You do Hallel, and when you go home, it's good to encourage your wife to say Hallel, and girls and boys to say Hallel at home. I mean, this year nobody goes to shul. You have to say at home with your whole entire family after Arvit Hallel before you start the Seder. Hallel has to be said before you start the Seder. Now you start the Seder, cannot come close to your table. Go to your corner where you were praying. Make sure you have smile. You don't have smile, stay there till you have smile. 1 o'clock, 12 in the morning. It's okay. It's okay. Train yourself after smile. Pesach, everybody's exhausted. This year, everyone extra exhausted. When you have smile, when you have smile and you come positively by the table, you take all the stress away from people. This is what people want to see. Make sure you brush your teeth, not to embarrass anyone. Take care of David. Good example. Okay, keep it up. So now, you start the night, how? With a song. 3, 2, 1. Kadesh urchatz, karpas yachatz, magid rachza, motzi matza, maror korech, shulchan orech, tzafun barech, halel nirtza. You sing it. This is a lesson for life. Hashem has everything by its order. In order to show us how Hashem runs the world by its order, Hashem did coronavirus. It's all Hashem. Not me, not you, not he, not her. Hashem did it. Why? To show the world. I run the world and there's an order. We have to follow the order. When we follow the order, we'll learn it. We say to Hashem, we know it's you. We know everything is order. Please take it away now. And Hashem will take it away. By next morning, you wake up in the morning, coronavirus is gone. Everything is perfect. Everybody's good. Baruch Hashem. The first thing what you do is you do Kadesh. I'm gonna speed a little bit because people are getting a little tired. Okay, now first thing you do is Kiddush. You pour wine to everybody. This is not like Friday night, one person does, everybody listens. Everybody has to have beautiful cup. This cup has to be not less than 100 grams. You pour 1 cup for everybody. 1 cup. First, this is your first cup from 4 cups. Now, you have to warn everybody. After the Kiddush, everybody leans on the left side. We spoke already how many times. It's like 30 degrees reclining. Has to be on the hand or on the back of the chair, but not on your own shoulder because this is like sign of hallelujah. It's not good. You make Kiddush, Bar Pragef, and you look inside to see your image, and then you get back 500 hours to your eyes, and then you say Mekadesh Zmanim, and then you say happy, happy, Shechianu. You gave me from that Pesach to this Pesach to reach. Thank you, Hashem. And you drink with on the reclining left side. This is your first cup. I'm repeating one more time. If this is not neutral, you have boy by the table, boy looks at your wine the way you pour, problem. But again, if you pour and he's standing far away, I don't think there's a problem. As long as he doesn't open and doesn't pour. Now, you say Shechianu, you lean on the left side, and you drink the first cup of wine. After this, what do? Urchatz, you wash your hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No bracha. No bracha. If you made bracha by accident, don't say Baruch Shem Kavod Machuto. Why? Because this bracha made for this Netilat Yadayim is for a mitzvah, and you didn't lose the mitzvah. You did everything right. But don't make bracha. After washing hands, you sit by the table. You patiently wait till everybody washes hands and sits by the table. That's urchatz. Then comes karpatz. You take 10 grams, not more, not a lot, little bit, 10 grams of green leaves, and you dip into the salt water to remember the tears of our fathers had in Egypt. You make bracha bore pre'adama, have kavana on the maror kovu, on the Roman lettuce, and eat 10 grams, not more than that. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, bore pri ha'adama. Then you eat, no reclining. Anything you eat period for this night, not here and not by maror, no reclining. Why? Because it is sad. We recline only on happy occasions. After we eat 10 grams of karpas, then we go to yachatz. We take a whole matzah. Which number of matzah we take? First, second, or third? Which we take matzah? The second one, the middle one. Middle one, we break in half. The big piece we hide for afikomen. We give to somebody, father or mother, hides for kids to find and get their prize. Price has to be legitimate, minimum $100, guys. Make sure gets 200, get 200 from your parents. Say if they say son, say Rabbi Kilo, put this price, finish. Let them a little bit run after me on holiday. Okay, so what happens now? The big piece you hide, and small piece you put back between the two matzahs. That is yachatz, splitting. Then we'll go next. After you hide afikomen, you put 2.5 matzahs by the table. Some people say at this moment they make a bag into the bag. They make like a big, the shopping bags that you carry kartoshka in it, heavy bags, duffel bag, I don't know. You carry and you put in your bag, you put Joma. They say, Abba, where are you coming from? He says, I come from Mitzrayim. Where are you going to? I'm going to Yerushalayim. And then they clap and they say, Baruch Hashem, you came out from slavery, you're going to freedom. Shana Abba, the Shana Abba Yerushalayim. This is what some people do at this moment, but it's okay. If you don't know, it's fine. Next. Then comes Karpas Yachatz Magid, the main part of the night. What is that? You have to talk to your child about how we were slaves and we're coming out from Mitzrayim. How it starts, child asking 4 questions. First, we pick up everybody matzahs, everybody. So if you have only 3 matzahs on the table, first does father, then does mother, then goes by children's order, whoever sits by the table, and each one has to say, not rushing, nicely. If you Bukhari go, Holachmo, Aniyo, Diachalu, Avatana. If you already learned from America, don't say Holachmo, say Helachmania. To have baby boys within coming years, as Pasuk says, Helachem Zara. You should have children. Now, Helachma, Aniya, Diachalu, Avatana. Don't make fun of anybody. Somebody does not read, patience. Patience. Look, this, hey, you not to read. Some people, just to be funny, that's not the night. Not this night. Because this night is a very holy night. You gotta keep it perfect. Okay? We're inviting guests to come and do their seder. After that, we tell our kids to, that's all we're done. Now push the plate away. So child to the Abba, I don't understand. Why did you put plate on the table? Just to tease us. We come hungry, we leave hungry. All this we do, the children should ask questions. Then you push away the akara, the plate, set the plate. Some people say you push away, some people say just say to push away. Now, child asking 4 questions. Abba, why today we are, sometimes we don't even deep once, today we do dipping 2 times. And now, why we every day eat chametz or matzah, today only matzah? Why every day we eat other vegetables and today only maror? And why every time we eat sitting or leaning, today we're all leaning? 4 questions. Then you say to your child, bring the kara back, open the matzah, and let's talk. Then you say, we were slaves in Mitzrayim. You have to make sure you speak these words. If you didn't speak these words, you didn't get a mitzvah. You have to make sure your child knows why we're sitting here. Who was Paro? How Paro was? How he tortured Jewish people? How he slaughtered Jewish kids? How he took bath on their bloods? How he tortured our fathers and mothers? Men doing women's job, women doing men's job, not sleeping daytime, not sleeping nighttime. You don't do enough breaks. They put the child into the wall. It's not a joke. Look, for 3 weeks we're sitting for Corona. We make big deals. Here was 210 years our fathers suffered in Egypt. Let's continue. Now, after Seder begins, you tell your child how 5 rabbis were sitting till the morning, and now you have four types of children. There are 4 types of children. Why? Because every child has its own way to understand. Yeah, you gotta be patient as a father, as a teacher, to teach your child. What are you doing on Pesach? What are you talking to your child? You're talking to your child about emunah. What is emunah? Trust and believe in Hashem. This is what you're teaching to your child on Pesach, and this is very important point of the night. The whole night you should be talking certain way that your child should come out from this say, Hashem, I love you. Hashem, I know you'll take me out of anything in my life. No matter what I have, you're going to take me out of it. Why? Because you took out my father from Mitzrayim. And you have 4 types of children. One is Chacham, genius. One is Rasha, evil. One is Tam, simple. One Shene de Shol, he doesn't know what to ask. Each child, you have to speak to him according to his level to make sure he understands. And you're not allowed to push no child away. No child. You have to allow everyone the same. One is very religious, one is not so religious. Every child you should love the same. Why? Because every child comes from Hashem. Hashem gave you, Hashem knows how you're going to be dealing with him, and Hashem knows you're going to put him in the proper place. And Hashem gave you the child, you have to appreciate him. Now we cover the matzah and we pick up the cup. When we pick up the cup, this is already what? What cup number? Second cup, right? Sorry, I forgot to mention. Before you start Haggadah, you pour the second cup. And now you cover the matzah, you pick up the second cup and say, this, but we keep ourselves so holy like wine. How wine, if goy touches, shakes, and pours, is not kosher, how wine you have to keep away from a goy. Same thing Klal says, you have to keep away from a goy to remain holy. Not only one get up against us to destroy us. Every generation is going stand up to go to destroy Klal Yisrael. Kadosh Baruch Hu, Matzilenu miyadam, and Hashem saves us from their hands. Make sure you know it, you say it, you have to teach this to your children. So they should know to be prepared in life for everything. That any time, a few months ago, how Klal Yisrael suffered from anti-Semitism, all this, you have to teach your child. You have to teach your child all this, okay? Somebody asked me a question, when do you pour Eliyahu Hanavi cup? Some say as soon as you pour the first cup. Some say when you pour the second cup. Okay, you could pour, as soon as you pour the second cup, you could pour cup for Eliyahu Hanavi. And make sure you have space for Eliyahu Hanavi in your house. You have to have a chair on the side for Eliyahu Hanavi. Like you have a chair for Eliyahu Hanavi by the Brit Milah. If you don't have a chair, it doesn't come. Same thing by Sukkot and same thing by Pesach. If you have a chair for Eliyahu Hanavi for your house, then it's going to come to your house. Okay? Then you uncover matzah and you continue. You say to your children, look how Lavan wanted to destroy us and Hashem saved us from him. How Avraham Avinu's father was idol worshiper. Then Avraham Avinu came out tzaddik. Then Yitzchak Avinu, Avraham Avinu had Yitzchak Avinu. Yitzchak Avinu had Yaakov Avinu and 10, 12 sons. And then sons didn't get along. They sold Joseph to Egypt. Joseph became king in Egypt. When they came during hunger, they all passed away. Jewish nation remained slaves. So what do we need to know? We need to know to be united. We need to know that our great grandfather was Rasha and Hashem gave him chance and he made Teshuvah and he became tzaddik. And we need to know Hashem loves us. And we need to know Hashem heard our cry and Hashem took us out of Egypt. All these points you have to speak up with your children. And the main thing is what? We speak about Vet Amalenu. And our hard work, what hard work? What is hard work? Slavery. Mafarshim say hard work means, and I heard this from our Aaron Wolke, my Rebbe, who passed away on Thursday. He was true tzaddik. He was true ben adam. Chaval. We're losing. We're losing. We lost a big mountain. Protection Mountain, Korah Mountain, Loving Mountain, Derech Eretz Mountain. I still cannot get myself together to speak about him, but definitely there's going to be many shiurim where I will dedicate for my Rebbe. And he used to teach us, "Vedam alenu elu abanim." Our hard work is our children. Why? Why hard work is our children? To raise a child is not so simple. It's a strong art. To raise a proper child, you have to give day and night, and you have to pray, and you have to cry, and you have to work hard to change your lifestyle, and you have to make sure you don't sleep on time, you don't eat on time, you don't relax on time. To make a proper child, it's not easy. Therefore, pray here, ve'etam alenu elu abanim, and for our hard work is our children to make sure we raise them properly. And Hashem took us out Himself. Not through any angel, not through any helper. Hashem took us out from Egypt himself. And Hashem gave 10 plagues to Egyptians. Hashem gave 10 plagues to Egyptians to take us out. Now, before we mention all these plagues, we do what? We take a cup of wine and we spill every time we say. We say first, before 10 plagues, we say three things. We say dam, which is uh, blood. Then we say ash, fire. We spill, when we say dam, we spill a little bit from one person does only, from a cup of wine. He takes a second cup or different cup of wine. It says blood, he spills a little bit wine. Make sure the wine is red this time, this spilling. The ash, fire, spill a little bit. Vetimrot ashan, there was a lot of smoke. You spill a little bit, three, and then you say dam, tzfardeya, okay, kinim, arov. Then you say every plague of 10 plagues, and you spill a little bit wine. Why? Because when the Sha'im die, Hashem is not happy. So because these Sha'im were dying, blood was spilled, Hashem was not happy about it. Okay, and after this, so you spilled 3 times, 10 times, and now 3 more. Rabbi Yehuda gave them science. Datzach Adash Be'achal. By the way, these are the secret names of Hashem, how He rules over all the bad demons. Datzach Adash Be'achal were written on the staff of Moshe Rabbeinu, and it was already written there since the time of Adam Arishon, because staff of Moshe Rabbeinu had Adam Arishon. Okay, so then Rabbi Yossi says altogether there was 50 plagues. By the Yam Suf in Egypt was 10, by Yam Suf was 50. Rabbi Eliezer says in Egypt was 40, by Yam Suf was 200. Rabbi Akiva says in Egypt was 50, by Yam Suf was 250. So you mentioned all these plagues, and then you say, Hashem, thank you. If you just take us out of Egypt, even if you didn't get the Torah, still would be enough. You got the Torah, even if you didn't bring us Torah, still would be enough. We say all these Dayanus, we say, Hashem, thank you for everything you do for us. And then we thank Hashem. And Rabban Gamliel says, if you didn't mention 3 things on Pesach, you did not get your mitzvah. Number 1 is what? Pesach. What? Hashem jumped over every house by seeing blood on the doorpost of every Jewish house. He didn't kill the firstborn. And by seeing there's no blood on the doorpost by Goyim, Hashem killed their firstborn. And their firstborn died by mother, father, or either one of them. That Pesach, matzah is they saw Shekhinah and they ran out of Egypt following Hashem. That is why we eat matzah, because their dough was not ready, and they still rushed out matzah. Therefore, we make matzah with the dough that didn't reach 18 minutes. Okay, it's still not rice yet. It's not chametz yet. And the third one is maror. Maror is bitter herbs. Why we eat bitter? Because in Egypt, our fathers suffered bitter slavery. Okay, then we say all this, then we sing Pesach songs, and then whenever we say Pesach matzah maror, Pesach we look at the meat, matzah we show on matzah, we point on matzah, and maror we point on maror, because if you don't speak about it on this moment and you don't show to your children, you don't get the mitzvah. Make sure you show Pesach matzah maror to your children. Then you hold the second cup in your hands, you cover the matzah, and you say lefikach anachnu chayvim. Then you say hallelujah, and then you make a בצד ישראל ממצרים, then you say ברכה, אשר גאלנו וגאל את אבותינו ממצרים, ברוך אתה השם, גאל ישראל. You lean on the left side, and you drink the second cup. After that, you get up, wash hands, 3 times right hand, 3 times left hand, you make bracha on it at a time. Then you hold your matzah in your hands. You hold all the matzahs, 2.5 matzah, top matzah, bottom matzah, and middle one in your hands, 2.5 matzahs. You make bracha motz lechem min haaretz. Then you make bracha al achilat matzah. You put the bottom matzah down. You take the top matzah and the broken middle matzah in your hands. You lean on the left side right away. You break right away and start eating. So you don't make pause from bracha to eating. When you eat 30 grams. Make sure you lean and you eat 30 grams. And you make sure you give 30 grams to everybody. So what do? You give one bite right away to yourself. Why? Because you don't want to make bracha levatala. Then you take from different matzah from the box. Give to everybody 30 grams matzah. If you have a round Sha'arei matzah, that is a little bit more than half. And if you have shatzer matzah, 1/3. Shatzer is a little bit thick matzah. If you have thick matzah in your house, it's matzah, but it's a little bit thick. It's not Sha'arei. 1/3. 1/3 is 30 grams. Okay. So you take that and you give to everybody sitting by the table 30 grams matzah. Make sure you eat everybody. If you want to drink a little bit water, a little bit salad, you're allowed, but not too much. Not too much because you don't want to lose the taste for matzah. After eating 30 grams, then you take Roman lettuce, which is cleaned from all the bugs. Okay, you take it and you dip in charoset, right, in chalika, and you shake it a little bit so charoset falls off. You take 30 grams of kohu, you make bracha, Baruch Ata Hashem Elokeinu Melech Haolam, Asher Kiddishanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Al Achilat Maror. You don't need to lean, you eat. Somebody's asking question, is Charedim not so good to eat or thicker better? Charedim also good. Charedim also good. Okay, actually it's one of the best. Thick one also the best. You eat 30 grams of Roman lettuce, which is maror, but you don't need to lean on the left side, right? Because it's bitter. Whenever we eat bitter things to remember bitter stuff, you don't lean on the left side. Then you do korech, you do sandwich. You take 30 grams matzah for yourself and 30 grams for everybody. Then you take 30 grams Roman lettuce, you put together and you dip into the charoset. You dip into the charoset and you say, Matzah umaror, below beracha. Zecher lemikdash bayamenu yichidash. Remember, Bet HaMikdash, it should be rebuilt in our days, renewed. Keilel hazaken, like Hillel hazaken, that was korchan v'ochlam b'vat echad. Hillel Hillel hazaken used to make sandwich and eat them together. To fulfill the pasuk what says, al matzot umerorim yochelu, that you should eat matzah umaror together. Now you have to eat again 30 grams. Lean on the left side. You have to eat 30 grams matzah with the maror. Okay, after you eat the 30 grams, done. Now you could start the meal. You could start the meal. First start from the soft eggs that people have on Pesach every year, and then you go with the chicken and meat. Okay, and some people eat eggs in order to make zecher lekorban chagiga. Okay, then you eat chicken and meat, fish, chicken and meat. Okay, and then you in some chunks, and then you leave some space for the afikomen. You find afikomen. Whoever finds afikomen gets prize. Fair, square. Okay, make sure you give prize. But whoever looks for it also gives something, so people don't feel left out or feel bored. Make sure every child is happy. Now you bring afikoman on the table, you mix with the different matter right away. And you give from afikoman everybody 30 grams. Make sure everybody gets 30 grams. Clean on the left side. And they say, Zecher le korban pesach. Remember korban pesach hanechal ala sava. That was eaten to make sure the stomach is full, on the full stomach. Make stomach full. But still you need to make space in your stomach in order to drink other 2 cups of wine. Then you say Birkat Hamazon. You make Mayim Acharonim, you say Birkat Hamazon. Before Birkat Hamazon, you pour the third cup. You pour the third cup. Some people hold wine in their hands, the whole Birkat Hamazon. Some people hold the plate. Some people just keep it by them. When you go Birkat Hamazon, you say it nicely, happily. As soon as you reach a paragraph before ending Birkat Hamazon, it's better to pick up the wine in your hands. Then say Kos Yishot the Sav Shema Shemekra, Sauli Maranan, people say L'chaim, and you go Bore Priya Gefen. You lean on the left side, and then you drink the third cup. Again, if somebody did not lean, he has to drink again. Make sure you have your cup by you. If you have your cup by you, you don't need to get new cups. You don't need to wash your cups every second. If you have your cup by you, you don't need to rewash your cups every second. Once you wash, it's good enough. Now you start Hallel. You pour the fourth cup and you start Hallel. In order to have the best year, you have to say Hallel with the happiness, thanking Hashem. Hashem, thank you. I was slave. I was nobody. You made me somebody. You took me out. I could pray. I could learn. I could learn Torah. Keep Torah mitzvot. Get connected to you. You know. Then you start Hallel. Shvol Chamad Chel Hagoyim, Lolanu, okay? Ahavti, you say basically full Hallel, then you say Hallelujah. Ana Hashem Hashem, Hashem Hashem. Then you say 26. Hodu la Hashem Kito Ki Leolam Chazdo. 26. Why? Because Hashem created the world, and 26 generations He was patient. Even though they didn't have Torah, Hashem didn't destroy the world. When is that 26 generation? From Adam and Hashem to Noach, 10. From Noach to Abraham, 10, 20. And from Abraham Avinu to Moshe Rabbeinu, 26 generations. Even though there was no Torah in the world, and still Hashem kept us running in the world, kept the world learning. Therefore, we say thank you to Hashem. After that, we say Nishmat Kol Chai Tevarech et Shimcha. Okay? After saying all the Nishmats, then you go till the end, you finish up, and then you say Hallelujah, Hallelujah Hashem Elokeinu, and then you say Baruch Atah Hashem Melech Me'olad B'Tishbachot, lean on the left side, and drink the fourth cup. After that, you drink the fourth cup fully, then you make bracha ala gefen while priya gefen. After you make bracha ala gefen, you start singing Yakumin Kimedonat. Who knows one? Yakumin Man Medonam. Yakumin Chudoi Ribon Olamin. You start singing with happiness, with the joy, and you go on with it. Who knows two? Who knows three? Don't rush. Next day, no work. Your kids are already used to you at home. And your parents are used to you at home. So don't worry. Make nice songs. Sing good. Make your parents proud. They pay for your tuition. Make them happy. Okay? After all this, then it's time to, if you learn halachot, learn halachot. If you learn Gemara, learn Gemara. If you learn Mishnah, learn Mishnah. And go sleep with the taste of matzah. What does that mean? The taste of Torah. I wish you all atzlacha rabba. There are a lot of questions and answers on how to pray for holidays. We will go on this tomorrow. Good night to all of you. I'm very happy to see you all. Good night. We love you all. Stay safe. When you go outside, it's a law that you must keep. Put mask, put gloves, take care of yourself. You come home, gargle your throat, wash your face. Okay, drink a lot of hot liquid. Good night to all of you. Thank you. Bye.